everybody, Mother Fox here, and today I will be showing you how to make a gacha character and how to make them not cringy. And I do not mean this in a rude way, but so here's just some examples of my OCs. You have Julia, my IRL version of me, and then we have my character Lulu and just so many other ones. So you want to make a character like that, right? So let's try to make it. Okay, so we're going to start with the skin tone. Alright, this one is obviously my favorite one because, or this one are probably my favorites, but because of how light they are, but you can choose any one of these. You can even go with these ones if you really wanted to. But, let's just go with that one. You can add any blush you want if you really want to. Here's height. Number 1 is the biggest, number 10 is the smallest, and right, if it will let me click on it, is heads. You can go ahead and make that just a little bit smaller like that. And here we have hairs. So personally, I really like this hair, but there are so many other ones that you can choose from. You can really choose any of these. So I'm going to start with the hair. I'm just gonna go with this one, my favorite one. This one. Now let's see. You can really do any one of these as long as they really fit with your character.
I should have grabbed a bottle or a pacifier. This is bullshit! Where do we go? This way. Run. Wait. This way, and here, close it. Bam. What do? The door stopped. Oh, easy.
Alright, now let's get into color. Now, if you want to make your character blonde, don't just go with yellow. Unless you're going with a really light blonde, I would probably recommend going with this color. But this one is more of this one's more blonde, and then we have probably a dirty blonde right here. But no, yellow will just make it seem yellow. I'm going to keep it like this because I just like the way it looks. And this is tips. This is just basically another color that you can add, but I don't really add them that much. Do I? I think I add them a lot. That's a lie. Here we have our ponytails. You can really add anything, but I personally say these ones are the best with these back hair, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Now you can choose any eye you want, really. So I'm just gonna go with this eye, and I would recommend adding pupils. Now eye color doesn't really matter like the rest, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and make these eyes red. Here is where you can switch it, add highlights. I don't really like adding highlights to my eyes because it makes it easier to edit whenever I actually have to edit. Here we have our eyebrows. I recommend only using these ones though. These ones are just too small. These ones are, yeah, they're just like that, so. These are our mouths. See, we have our glasses here. Personally, my favorite type of glasses is this one and this one, but we also have eye patches, stuff like that. We also have the main glasses. We have accessories. This is where you can add little freckles or anything you really want here. Now we're gonna get into clothing. Alright, now let's get on to accessories.
kid, Wally.
Now, a lot of times you have to make sure that your OC isn't flat. So you can just like download Google Docs. They are basically everywhere. Not everywhere, but Google Docs you can download on your phone or computer. It doesn't really matter. Or if you have a Notes app, you can just put that in there as well. And then you can start writing your character's backstory, and try to make it like fit in with the character. You can always update your character as you go on, of course, anytime you want. But if your character doesn't have a backstory and you want to be a gacha tuber, then it's just gonna be a flat character. I'm sorry, and flat characters are only there to like really move a story along if you're creating a gacha story. Other than that, they aren't really that. They're just kind of boring. And that's really it. Now, in Tails, if your OC is an animal, all of these tails are helpful. But if not, and you really want to add something, I would recommend adding Tails 60. And it will show the bottom dress right there. And here are all your props if you need to add a prop for her. And here is characters' names. I'm going to go ahead and name her.
Why didn't you stop me?
Oops, that's not what I wanted. Stop it, please. Okay, there we go. Let's name her Jessie. And, well, this is her. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. This was a lot of fun, so thank you for watching, everybody. Bye!